I have actually been meaning to do this Hadi Choopan comparison for quite some time now, a couple of weeks. And I got talking to one of my fans on Instagram, and he actually requested a matchup with this version of Hadi Choopan. This is at the 2018 Portugal Pro, and I thought there was no better time to display another bodybuilder and introduce you guys to this new guy. This is Nicolas Vullioud? I don't know. I'm sorry. It's a very difficult name to say. Perhaps he is Russian, like Nikolai Volkov. Nicholas? No? Anyway, this is going to provide for a decent matchup. Don't be fooled by the front relaxed position. I don't think Nicholas is even readying himself. On the contrary, Hadi Choopan, he's not ready for this front double bicep pose. You can see he's ready to strike it. Now watch this. Keep your eye on Hadi. Watch. Boom! See that? Huh? Isn't that neat how I did that? You can't even see the other... Oh, never mind. I can see his hands. Looks like a creature from the Blue Lagoon, perhaps, reaching through. Either way, we don't need to discuss Brooke Shields or any other actress. These are bodybuilders. Hadi Choopan, in my opinion now, is the clear winner. He looks like he has better muscle separation. He has bigger quads, for sure. Nicholas, look at his calves. Now, in my opinion, Hadi Choopan was doing this to Flex Lewis in that comparison that I did with them most recently. But anyway, I don't need to get back into that. Hadi Choopan was ripped off. The front lat spread is more domination, and even more dominant pose for Hadi Choopan against Nicholas. And this was no critique on the judges, this comparison. I just simply wanted to introduce you guys to this Nicholas guy. I'm sure he felt dejected placing second to Hadi. But I'm sure he watched the Olympia and figured, wow, Hadi is good. So he's beating everybody. No wonder I lost to Hadi. So Nicholas may bounce back, and we may see him in the 212 division again. Unfortunately, this is what Hadi was displaying for a side chest pose. I'm sure if you find the video footage, you can find him hitting an actual side chest. And in any other event, he displays an awesome side chest, and Nicholas really isn't displaying his chest to the max. Every other muscle looks good, but not the chest. Not the chest, Nicholas. And he's not Russian. He's Swiss. So he's from Sweden, right? Wrong. He's Swiss. He's from Switzerland. If you're Swedish, you're from the other one. I don't know. It's confusing, and I apologize. He's Swiss. He's Swiss, Switzerland. I'm sorry. Here is the side tricep. Seize, baby, please. That was one of the few times I've ever laughed on my channel. I'm very serious. Don't replay that scene. This is most certainly a Hadi Choopan pose. This is a dominant victory for him. Even I'm going to give him that side chest pose as well. Another version here, if that helps, and it doesn't. Only does more damage to our new friend Nicholas, and he's not Russian, he is Swedish? Yes. No, he's Swiss. I apologize once again. That you have to look that up yourself. From behind, this Swiss bodybuilder looks pretty good, does Nicholas? Looks very good. Look at those glutes, tight hamstrings. But one thing about Hadi Choopan, did you notice here at the Portugal Pro? He has awesome calves. He's been criticized for his bad calves. He had awesome calves just 2 years ago. What happened, Hadi? Anyway, he obviously maybe be able to get them back. I hope so. If so, he can win the Olympia no problem. That and the forearms. That's his only glaring omissions. Good thick lats there for Nicholas, I have to say. So kudos to him. The rear double bi. What happened to your lower lats, Nicholas? Did you see the rear lat? He had big, thick, Kai Green lower lat insertions, and now they're gone. It's like the unsolved mysteries of lower lat insertions. Bum, 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 bum. This is Robert Stack. An awesome show, but it scared me at the end, the music. Anyway, I am wondering what happened to Nicholas's lats. Hadi Choopan clearly dominant in this one, whereas the rear lat spread was fairly competitive again. Look at those calves of Hadi. And I mentioned I was talking with one of my YouTube fans on Instagram earlier, and I was inspired to make this video, and he was the one that noticed Hadi's calves first. So I gotta give credit where credit is due. I don't like to steal people's credits. Abbenthai here. A good shot for both gentlemen. I actually think that this Nicolas is giving Hadi a better run for his money than Flex Lewis, believe it or not. And that's a bold, very bold statement. Hadi does appear... Oh, here's a different one here. We have the luxury of two. And Nicolas looks better here, but ditto does Hadi. Look how dry, very dry Hadi is. Just an incredible physique. Both gentlemen display a world-class ab setup. I think I might like Hadi's a little bit better. I don't know if I prefer that little space in between Nicolas's abs or not. It looks good, mind you. And his waistline is a little bit thinner. So it is a competitive shot, competitive pose, for sure. But nothing doing. Hadi, this most muscular, is Hadi all the way. He's winning in the muscle separation, the size, everything. Just an incredible pose for Hadi Choopan. And think, he's 212 here. Unbelievable dryness. And on the other hand, Nicolas, I'd say he looks good, but I could definitely see him a little drier, a little more muscle separation in his physique in comparison with Hadi Choopan. I'm sure he was as dry as he could have been. But hey, stick with it, Nicolas. You could friggin' beat Flex Lewis. But anyway, Flex Lewis might be 250, 60 pounds by now. He's probably been eating, what does Louis call it? Anabolic chicken. Either way, Hadi Choopan, 2018 Portugal Pro. No doubt he was the winner for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed this little comparison, and thank you to my Facebook or my YouTube friend, Instagram, chatting him with him on Instagram. He actually wants to make a YouTube channel. I was trying to tell him, make it, man. Do it, man. If I can do it now, you can do it a little bit later. You don't have to do it now, but you do it soon. Do it soon. Anyway, guys, hit thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I do go on. Have a good day, guys.